I've worked within the LP gas industry for 23 years, and one of the reasons for me becoming so passionately involved with WinLPG is the fact that we do not have gender parity within the industry. 80% of the decision makers within the LP gas industry are men, and yet 80% of the consumers worldwide are women. And there is a definite need for women to become much more involved in the overall management and decision making within the different countries, companies and associations.
We spent a long time actually looking at other industries who also already have successful networks, and we realised we were lacking this. So we looked into it and we launched just over a year ago at the World Forum in Singapore, we launched the Women in LPG Global Network. Since then, it's still in its infancy, but we've achieved a great deal. We've got a social media program going. We've held a knowledge exchange session, and also we have 10 role models online. We're trying to just promote women in the industry. We have 3 pillars of objectives. The first one is to promote and retain women who are already in the industry. The second one is to lobby this very important network so that people know about it, so that the media knows about it. And thirdly, in the longer term, it's to educate people who aren't yet in the industry that this industry exists.
We are targeting to increase women participation in every segment of the LPG industry. There is much more room where we can utilize a woman's perspective into our decision-making body. So in that respect, I think there is room for improvement. Also, the decision to buy LPG is heavily influenced by the female customers. So even in that respect, it's an important step to take, and I think we're doing quite well in progress in increasing our number and percentage in terms of female-male ratio in the industry as well.
The customers that we serve are more often than not female. It's the women in the household that make the purchase agreement on LPG. So it's about trying to enhance business. So Women in LPG and the network is there to try to provide a network of information and support to women, existing women in the business who are looking to move up in the business, develop themselves, but also to reach out to women who are perhaps not considering LPG as a career, but we will bring them in.
I'm also glad to share that there are a lot of women who are actually involved in the LPG business. In my company, Indian Oil Corporation, almost 250 women are in the LPG business, whether it is in the production or in the actual field work or in management of all these programs. And it shows that the women who carry empathy and who are able to convince the women who are traditionally used to using other modes of cooking, including firewood and traditional fuels, to convert their habits, and they are taking it readily by selling them the benefits and also making sure that the safety aspects are cared for.
The recent movement by the Government of India for Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, and it makes it possible that the cylinder is released in the name of the woman. So not only that is providing a cleaner fuel, but is also acting as a catalyst for a social change wherein the woman is being empowered.
Everywhere we have encouraged women to, like many of our sales officers are women who are interacting with this women. Plus now 33% reservation has come for women distributorships. So women are also, oil industry are integrating not only from product usage point of view, but also from the value chain, product value chain, because after all LPG is one product in domestic sector where the user is a woman.
The connect that the lady officers had or still have with the beneficiaries is just amazing. The passion that the entire field office has exhibited for Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, and especially the lady officers, is worth to be seen. It is actually, you have to see it to believe it, that how this particular enterprise has been taken forward, how this social change is happening right before our eyes.
Today the perception of the industry is basically male, but I am positive that this new program is going to help the overall industry to become more female oriented. I also did suggest this working group to focus on some activities that can be readdressed in Europe and be maybe the trade union for the different local association on the communication program. Just to see not only talks but to really get going in an important way.
I think in terms of women involving in LPG, I think we're all in this world becoming more enlightened about good business practice and good operational practice. And for some reason it's taken us a while to wake up to the fact that women can have a big contribution to be made within a management team and within a business. So it's not just women in LPG, but it's also renewal, bringing in younger people, bringing people from different backgrounds to enrich a management team is very important. And in my view, if you're in a business and you want to be effective, you've got to have that balance. If you don't have that balance, you're at a disadvantage, and it's your own fault that you have that disadvantage. So I think women have a very strong role to play.
We're a very small team and we need the support of the industry to get this network off the ground.
Thank you. So I think that the actual networking with WinLPG is terrifically important if we as an industry are going to gain positive visibility for young people to want to join our industry. And we are getting older as an industry. We need young people, young engineers coming in, male and female. And that's really what WinLPG is all about.